This is the year that life will be spoken into not mediocre or mundane goals, but audacious goals. I'm talking about bigger and better than anything that you've done in the past. Now, what that means though is that when you're looking to speak life into new goals, it means that it's a requirement that we take a break, or we break away from old goals and old achievements. I mean, the old accolades of the past, they're not going to suffice for or be sufficient for what it is that we're trying to achieve today, right? So here's a visual that I like to think about. If you haven't guessed by now, I'm a pretty visual guy. But I want you to think about it this way. The old goals of the past, that's that old mountain. Let's just call that hill A. Right, so these are the accomplishments, the accolade, the esteem, all of the things that we've accomplished in the past. And look, I don't want to minimize, the past, because there are great things that you've done in the past, right? But this next thing, this higher and better version of yourself. This is purposeful. This is universal alignment. This is you walking in the greatness of your purpose, right? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to transition from Mountain A, which was the old mountain, to this bigger and better and highest version of ourselves. This is that audacious goal. I think some people have used the term, BHAG. This is that big, hairy, audacious goal. But I want you to catch this, because this is a killer of so many people that I talk to. I sit down, I talk with them, and they're down, they're depressed, they're stressed. This is one of the biggest killers of momentum, and I think this is a very, very important lesson, and I want you to get it right now. Okay. All right. There is no straight line from hill A to hill B. All right, there is, in a lot of cases, not a straight pathway to transition from the goals, accomplishments, and accolades of the past to this new, bigger, and better mountain. All right? In order for you to make that transition from where you are right now to that highest and best version of yourself, I want you to get this because this is important. You will have to make a conscious decision to transition down from the old goals. All right, you got to come down from that old mountain, and this area here, this is the valley. This is the valley of change. This is the valley of growth. It is not a valley of death, right? But this is the valley where the skills, the knowledge, the training, the resources that you will need in order to begin making your progress up this next mountain, you have to take the trip down into the valley. All right, so this valley experience means that, look, the things that you got used to at the top of hill A, the way the phone used to ring, the way people used to follow you, and the way they used to pump you up, and the numbers that you used to hit, that stuff doesn't exist in the valley, and you have to accept that, right? And a lot of times when people get down into the valley and things start to look a little bit different, it's not long before they start to question themselves. They start to feel doubt. They start to ask, hey, did I make the right choice? Did I make a mistake? All right, and it's invariably everybody gets to that point. And the important thing that you want to know is that the valley is a part of the journey. All right, it is a part of the path from where you are right now to that highest and best version of yourself. You can't get to the top of this next mountain without spending time in the valley. All right, so one, the valley is a part of the journey, right? But it's a part of the journey. It's not the end of the journey. The valley it's a place for you to set up camp. And at camp, that's where you re-energize your strength. That's where you kind of refocus in on, what your goal is. That's when you start figuring out your plan and the path that you're going to take to get to this next mountain. There is a tremendous amount of power for you to discover and claim in the valley. So it's important that, don't get, depressed and stressed because, the things that you got comfortable with, you don't have them anymore in the valley. You're not supposed to have them, all right? That's not what you do in the valley. The valley is a time for you to kind of just be silent, listen, and discover. This is a time for you to assess your inventory. What are the things that you're going to need in order to get from where you are in this valley to begin making your transition to the top of the mountain? Do not squander your time in the valley. It's a temporary residence. It's not a permanent residence. All right, it's a place for you to, kind of get re-engaged, get your strength, get your oxygen up, get your nutrition up, right? And start figuring out how you're going to transition to the top of your next mountain. Do not waste your time in the valley. It's a part of the journey. Big things happen in the valley. See you guys in the next course.